Welcome back to another video, and today with a surveillance camera with built-in battery and records at 2K resolution with solar panel. Now, we have seen quite a few systems with solar panel and a built-in battery camera. 2K is not that common, which is something great on this kit. But one of the things that I'm really enjoying is that usually I need to decide where to put the solar panel, drill holes and then put the solar panel, guess where I want the camera, drill holes and put the camera. TP-Link here just made the whole process a lot easier. We just need to decide where to drill the holes on our wall and bam, that is it. No complications. So making this process a lot easier. So that being said, let's go and take a closer look at it. And if you are watching this video on your Windows 10 or 11 computer and you still haven't activated and can't even edit your desktop icons, don't forget to check out CDKeysales.com, where we can find budget official OEM keys at an affordable price, and with the coupon code that you can see on screen and down below on the video description, it will get even cheaper. And besides Windows 11 Pro, if you are looking for Windows 10 or even an Office suite that we can aggregate directly to our Microsoft account, you can use the same coupon code, which will give you the best price possible at this moment. So just in case, the link will be down below. So easy as we just have seen, and probably I could wrap up the video right now because you could unbox it, assemble it, install the app, and that is it. You can start using this kit, which is really easy. Nonetheless, I want to share with you the experience that I've been having for the past few days, and also want to share with you a little bit more in detail the app, which is really complete. So this video will be a bit longer and probably you already have seen, but I will leave some chapters right over there. So if you want to watch part of the video today and tomorrow want to come back just to see the app and the details that we have available right there, follow the chapters down below and you will be fine. That being said, let's go straight for the unboxing. Really quickly, we will have inside the package everything that we need to set up the camera. So we will have the accessories and everything that we need to install. The only exception is it doesn't bring any phone, so you need your own phone to install the app. In terms of the camera itself, it does record 2K resolution. I will show you a few images in just a few moments. It has two spotlights here at the front, which we can automatically trigger with movement or we can trigger manually. It has a built-in battery and the image quality is really good, 2K, and I will show you a few samples right over there that I did record both during the day and during the night. One of the best images that I've seen on a surveillance camera. Just keep in mind that the images were recording in 2K and this video that we are watching at this moment is a 4K video. So the image gets stretched and it will lose a bit of quality, so just have that in mind. Now, today is raining. Actually, it has been raining for the past week or so, and this camera has been outside to test it out in a real environment, and it's completely water sealed. Actually, if you take a look at the back right over here, where we plug in the USB Type-C cable, it's completely sealed, so even if water comes in here, there will be no issues at all. It also has the micro SD card slot, which is protected, and the power button. Talking about micro SD cards, it will support a micro SD card up to 512 gigs, which will support up to 832 hours of video. So if you are worried about not having enough space, then 832, and there's the option for the cloud, which we will see on the app. Now the camera is mounted right over here on this end, but there's also the option to mount it in the bottom. So if by any reason you want to point it down because you want to put this on a really tall place, you can. And also, if you want to purchase this camera, I will leave some links down below for the kit and for the camera. You can do so without the solar panel in case you don't really need it, or you want to put it on an area where you have electricity and you want to plug it directly, then you can do that. It also supports audio in both ways, which means that with the app on my phone, I can talk to someone which is near the camera. For example, if someone wants to deliver a package and I'm not home, I can communicate and say, hey, come a little bit later, I will be there at certain time, or leave near the door, I will be there in 2 or 3 minutes or something like that. Or if I want to let a family member enter my home while I'm not here so that it can take care of pets or something like that, which is awesome. Now, the solar panel was one of my concerns before receiving this kit to test it out, because it's really elegant, it's really small, but I was afraid that it was not sufficient to power the unit, and I was completely wrong, because even though it's been raining, and you will see on the app in terms of the percentage of the battery charging, it has been capable of charging the camera without any issues whatsoever. Actually, TP-Link says that 45 minutes per day of daylight will be enough for a full day of working time for the camera, and I actually believe, because when I was mounting my camera system is between 2 walls and it will not capture direct sunlight through all the day, but nonetheless it was able to charge the battery 100% in about 2 days or so, while having a bit of the charge, because I've been playing and coming here and waving goodbye, and a great result in terms of the efficiency of the camera and of course the power that comes out of the panel to charge the camera. So if you live in a remote location and your weather is not that good, then this is a kit to consider, because we don't need any energy at all, and it will be able to get energy even on cloudy days and rainy days. Now, to understand a little bit better how this kit works, let's go and take a look at the app. And now let's take a closer look at the TP-Link TAPO app, which is open on my phone at this moment in iOS, but we can also use it on Android. Now, here on the first screen we have the image, which, by the way, it is raining as you can see, but if I turn my phone to the horizontal, you probably will see a little bit better. Actually, the rain just stopped a little bit, but I'm sure that you will see some images where it's raining and it's completely water sealed, so no issues whatsoever. At this moment I've got 360p, but if we want, let's put it in 2K and we will see that the image quality has improved a lot. So this is something that if you purchase your device, you can put it on auto, or you can, in terms of daylight and nighttime, you can select the image quality right over here. We can also select auto, and if you have issues on your network, what it will do, it will downgrade the image quality so that we can keep on having image, and if we have a great network, then it will keep on recording in 2K and give us playback in 2K. Here we also have a few shortcuts. I can take a picture, for example, just download it to my phone. I can start recording manually if I want to for the time that I want, and I can stop, and I can also start speaking to someone that is on the other side of the camera. And we also have a menu right over here, which will allow us to turn on and off the microphone, calls, and the speaker on or off. Now let's turn the phone back to the vertical position. Now at this moment, if you take a look, we have 99% of battery, and although it's raining, it's really sad day, honestly, really cloudy, it is charging via the solar panel, which is great. So if you live somewhere where you don't have a lot of sun, we don't need to worry, because it will charge. And if you saw my installation, it is between 2 walls, which is not the perfect, but although it's not catching sun all day, it is enough to charge and have the device working perfectly. So these are the shortcuts that we have right over here on the vertical mode. I can talk, I can turn the alarm on or off. Privacy mode, if you have this device shared with other people, I can just enter the privacy mode and no one will have access to the images while it's on this mode. Then I will exit the mode, and I will have options also to turn on the LEDs that the camera have, which at this moment it's not night yet, so it will not make any difference at all. We have tag on and off, and also TAPO care. Now, one of the interesting things on any surveillance camera is the playback and download. So far you were watching live, but if we take a look right over here, we will have some events. Now this one was really a few moments ago. I went to get a bottle of water, and we have here for the whole day. But if I go here to my calendar, you will see that I've got a few days here. So we started the test on the 20th. I've got images during the night, during the day. I'm sure that I already shared the image quality with you in terms of night and day. This was night, but we can see right over here, this was the night previously when it started raining. Because my son is there, it went to help me to remove the couches and whatnot. But we can see right over there that even with really low light, we have a great image quality, especially when we take a look here on the phone instead of the images that I did show to you, which are upscaled, because this is a 4K video on YouTube. But the interesting thing is that we have a lot of stuff that gets recorded right over here, and these were all of them triggered by movement. Now this one was triggered by movement as well, so all of them that we have here are triggered automatically by movement. So we have quite a few, as we can see. So this is the way that we can browse around. We can check any day movement that there was, and as you can see, really sunshine here, so the image quality is a lot better when we have a lot of light. And back with the live preview. So besides the playback and download, actually I didn't show the download, but we can download any footage to our phone. So I just need to come here and select download, and then it will go to my phone and it will show me which ones I already downloaded, which might be good to organize things. Now besides this area, as I was saying, we have the settings right over here, and we have so many things. I will try to be as short and concise, but giving you information enough so that you can decide if this is the device that you want, if this is the app that you want to manage all your devices. Now we can change the name here at the top. I did left it TAPO TP-82 because it's easier for you if you go and search around, but the link will be down below. We also have options for detection, the sensitivity, which we can change right over here. So we can change to more sensitive or less sensitive, and the detection range as well. And we also have the detection zone. So if there is any zone that I want to exclude or to include, like if I have a pet, for example, I know that's going to be movement right over there, I can exclude that zone, which is really cool. Talking about pets, we also have the options to pet detection right over here, which is still in beta, but it's working, and also vehicle detection. So if we have the camera on our front yard and it's capturing vehicles, we can enable this so that we don't receive a notification every time a vehicle passes by. So in terms of detection, here we go. Then we have the alarm that we can put into automatically trigger when there's movement. Mine is off. And the battery status. Now it's raining, as you have seen, and the battery is charging, as we can see right over there with the green light. But one curious thing that I want to show you is if I go to the 30 days, the first day it was almost night when I did install, so it didn't charge that much. I haven't plugged it into anything else, it's only through solar, and you can see that from one day to the other it didn't discharge, it went up. So although it's on a difficult angle, as you could see on the installation between two walls, and the days have been cloudy, it is enough to charge it and have a full battery. So instead of discharging, it was capable of charging even. I've been using quite a lot. So we can see right over here 100% and then 100%, and it has been 100% since a few moments ago, because I've been here testing it out and recording my Portuguese video. So it did lower to 99%, but it's still powering up and it's still charging. Now then we have a lot of info right over here that it's really nice. So it's a really complete app, and we have a lot of info to play around. There's also the option to enable the TAPO Care free trial, but this is something option. I will try to leave a link down below with some information. Storage and recording. At this moment we are using a SD card, so it's recording simultaneously to the SD card and to the cloud. And we also have here options for the video and display, that we can select the video quality, if I want infrared or not, which works really well. And then privacy modes, which we have seen before. On-screen display info, which I do leave at least when I'm doing the reviews and testing out the devices, so it's easier for you, it's easier for me to check which device we are working with. And here we have the spotlight brightness. So it has two LEDs, two spotlights that we can increase or decrease the brightness of them. It also has the network connection options, privacy mode that we have seen, and then options for notifications, which I have enabled for all movements that we have. And then we have advanced settings with the power line frequency and diagnostics, share devices, which is something really cool. I can share this particular camera with anyone that I want. You just need to have a TAPO account. Now, if I have multiple devices, for example, I've got Android right over here, and at this moment I'm showing off on iOS, I can put in my main camera or my main account, sorry, and have access to all the cameras. But if I want to give you access to just one particular camera, then I can share it via this menu right over here. And basically this is it. We also have options for smart automatization, so a lot of stuff. The TAPO app is probably the most complete that I've seen so far. If it's not the most, it's on top of those most complete apps that we have seen right over here. Now, if I go back and get outside of this particular camera, which is the only one that we have at this moment, we have options here to add more cameras, more devices, more groups. We can divide them here on categories, and then there's also a lot here that we can use to play around so that we can turn our experience even better. So great hardware with a great software. So a really complete and cool app, isn't it? Let me know down below in the comment section what you feel about the kit and also the app, which was the first time that we used it. Personally, I really enjoy it. It has a lot of options, a lot of details, the part of the solar panel and checking out in terms of the energy. Of course, I only have about 5 or 6 days of playing around with it, but if you have for 1 month, 2 months, you will see all that data, which is really, really cool. But besides the data and the look and the aesthetics, in terms of video quality, it has a great image quality as we have seen. It is a really nice kit with a great app. So hope that you enjoyed to know a little bit better about this kit right over here. Hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did so, don't forget the usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.